Welcome, folks. Welcome to my corner of YouTube. This is my channel, Divine Hippie 2222. My name is Stephanie, and today I'm going to be doing the general reading for the collective of air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So, all right, guys, let's get started. Okay, present energy. We have Temperance. This is harmonious relationships. This is being balanced. It's an equilateral triangle showing that each side, each aspect, mind, body, and spirit is balanced. And what I'm taking from this is anything that's unnecessary, we're releasing it. We're letting it go. We're not holding on to it. We are moving with the ebb and the flow of the universe and me, what God is showing me. And we are in a very good place because we are taking what's necessary, knowing that God is meeting all of our needs, and anything else, worries, fears, neglect, all of that is being released so that we're not holding on to that. That's what I'm getting. So that's beautiful, guys. Okay, so future energy. We have justice. So there is a scenario, where our balance will be tested. What I'm getting from this is that you're extremely balanced. So even if in the future, even if we feel like our scales tip, it'll be fixed just like that. The reason I say that is because Temperance is right here. Now we'll clarify. We'll see what's actually going on. So, but justice, the Justice card talks about dotting your I's, crossing your T's, and ensuring that we are behaving according to our ethics and our morals and our values. And in doing so, we will come out, I don't want to say on top, because to me that kind of sounds like a competition, and I don't believe that's the right verbiage or connotation to use, but the words are, you will be victorious, you will be successful. So we're in a very good place right now. So for the next 2 weeks, our focus, in my opinion, before clarifying, should be identifying and honoring needs versus wants, or needs versus fears. Are we allowing shoulda, coulda, wouldas, right? I don't think we are, because we're extremely balanced, guys. Extremely balanced, okay? But let's clarify. Let's see what's going on. So to clarify Temperance for present energy, I have the 9 of Wands, and I have the Queen of Swords. So what I'm getting from this is you are extremely balanced, even though, look at her attitude. She's got her head held up high. She may be a little perturbed because she knows she's been through the ringer. But what the 9 of Wands is telling us is don't give up. The Queen of Swords is about integrity. The Queen of Swords is also an indication that we may receive advice from someone who's wiser than us in the next 2 weeks. And we would do well to listen to that advice. in a very caring and nurturing way, because the Queen of Swords is actually very motherly energy. Now, she doesn't take kindly to fools. And look, her hair is a little out of place. So that's why I say she may have been through the ringer. So guys, I say she, but whether we're male or female, it's just energy. So we may feel like we've been through the ringer, but this is saying don't give up. Don't give up. Even if we're feeling slightly perturbed, do not give up, okay? You're in a very good place, very good. So ensure that we are remaining in that place. Our focus should be, you know what? The universe is building our strength. The universe is molding us. God is teaching us to endure. He's teaching us to let go of the any and all negativity through this process. And you guys are doing it. You are doing it because Temperance is here. So things are extremely balanced. Things are going well. There's teamwork. There's communication happening, even if our perception is the opposite or different. So remember not to give up. There may be some advice coming to aid and assist us in the next 2 weeks by someone who's wiser than us. Okay, the Queen of Swords talks about all of a sudden I'm blanking, I'm spacing, I apologize. It happens. It happens to readers all the time. But it's, okay, so the card, the website that I use talks about an older woman, right? A more mature woman than us. But again, it's just energy, guys. So it could be advice from a man. It could be advice from a female. But the point is, it's someone who is more mature and wiser than us in that moment. And we would do well to listen to it and implement that advice to aid us through this process, okay? So now let's clarify justice, okay? Let's clarify justice for future energy. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So guys, there is this new opportunity, this new beginning, and you will feel financial relief from this opportunity because they're both pentacles. So, and the Five of Pentacles talks about coming out of the cold, being able to pay off debts, being able to build up financially. Like if you don't have debts, then what do we do with the excess of abundance financially that comes in? Be smart. Save it. This is an oh, that may be the advice that you guys get. Hold on to your money. She's holding on to the pentacle. Literally, she's holding it in front of her face. So in the future, I believe yes, in the future, I believe there will be an abundance of income coming our way. And my advice is hold on to it. Save it. Now, if we have debts, then pay them, right? We want to honor who we are. Again, morals, ethics, integrity, doing what's right. So this is an opportunity. This is a blessing from the universe. So this may be an opportunity for you guys to catch up. This may be an opportunity for you guys to save for the holidays, but I'm getting hold on to it even for the holidays. If we need to cut back, then let's cut back. I know society tells us spend, 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 give, give, give. But where do we find ourselves at the end of every year when we do that? Massive credit card bills coming in, stress, worry. Let's not deal with all that. We're in a very good place. So let's hold on to our money. Let's be smart. Let's be mindful. Let's be considerate. And let's think before we spend. That's what I'm getting. So, all right, let's check the cards at the bottom of the deck. So at the bottom of the major arcana, we have Judgment. This is another reiteration of dotting our I's, crossing our T's, and ensuring that our behavior and our words and our actions are above board. Because somehow, some way, we may be judged by someone unknowingly. So let's be mindful. Let's be present. We're in a very good place already. Balanced. Mind, body, and spirit. So let's ensure that we are remaining there. So that, because the Judgment card as well as the Justice card, they both talk about as long as our behavior and our ethics, basically as long as our actions back up our words and we are behaving according to what's right. No, I don't like the word right. As long as we're behaving and matching our belief system and doing what's best for everyone involved, then we will be victorious. I hate to say victorious because, again, that sounds competition, first place, but that's not what I mean. We'll come out on top. We'll come out ahead. So we may be judging someone, and or we may find ourselves afterwards that we have been judged by someone, okay? So we want to ensure, by receiving this heads up, we want to ensure that, number one, we're making the best choices for ourselves, as well as the best choices for anyone and everyone involved in each individual scenario that we encounter through the next 2 weeks. Okay? So the card at the bottom of the deck for the minor arcana is the Seven of Wands. So stand our ground. So what I'm getting from this, stand your ground. You're balanced. Feeling like you've been through the ringer. We know what's best for us according to our guidance, according to the messages we're receiving from God, according to the messages that you get from the universe, from your guides. So there will be scenarios to test your guidance. We know. So our job is to ensure that our no means no and our yes means yes. That's what our job is. We have been, what I'm getting from this is, and guys, forgive my terminology going back and forth from God to the universe. For me, it's God, but I honor the fact that not everybody lines up that way. So I say the universe to honor each individual's connection, right, wrong, or indifferent. That's my belief. That's what I believe is best for me. I am guided to honor God. So I say God. But I understand that everyone else may not be Christian. So I do not wish to push everyone else away. I do not wish for other viewers to feel excluded from the message strictly because of words that I use. So that's a side note. I apologize. So what I'm getting is you're in a very good place. We're going to be tested. Probably tested more than we've been before. That's why the 9 of Wands is here. And that is why the Queen of Swords has a straight back and her hair's everywhere, because she knows. She sees it, and she's got her back turned to it. So guys, even though the universe is testing us, we know the universe has our back. We know God has our back. Okay? Everyone. We're all connected. We're all connected. So our focus should be the future. Knowing and Now, normally I say our focus should be present, to be more mindful and more intentional. But look, she's looking, what I'm seeing, okay, is she's looking to the right. For me, the right is future energy. Forward-facing figures are present energy. And left-facing, now that doesn't mean it all the time, right? But in this instance, that's what I'm getting. So left-facing figures for me are looking back at the past. To me, that's like reflection or reminiscing. But what I'm getting from this is our focus and our mindset needs to be the future. No matter how difficult we feel through these, no matter how difficult the scenarios feel, okay, as we're being tested, what I'm getting is we're going to come out on top. The reason I say that is there's financial abundance coming in. We will be able to release the belt strings, release the purse strings a little, now slightly, right? We want to remain present and we want to remain thinking of the future, okay? We want to remain in that mindset so that we can get ahead, so that we can save. So let's be mindful that when this financial abundance occurs, whether it's a bonus, whether it's overtime, whether it's a new opportunity, a new department, a new job, however that resonates for you guys. And you guys will know, even if it's a different scenario than what I have mentioned, okay? Somehow, some way, an influx of financial abundance is coming to us. And I say that with certainty because it's 2 pentacles, 2 pentacle cards. So the universe is testing us. And I just noticed this. I've had this deck for a little less than 2 years. Her belt has pearls on it and a jewel for a belt buckle. So let's ensure that we're not just blowing money on frivolities, because we understand the universe is meeting our needs. So what I'm getting from this is somewhere later down the road, we are going to need this financial abundance that the universe is giving us. So let's continue with this balance and ensure that we are being present and mindful of what may occur in our future. That's what I'm getting, guys. You may have all these different people. You may have all these different stores. You may have all these different desires that we wish to spend our money on. Because, guys, society has trained us and ingrained in our brain that we don't care if we're not giving of our resources. But that's not the case. We can give in emotional support. We can give in our time. We can volunteer, things of that nature that do not cost money. So we may feel, right? We may feel like we have all these scenarios testing us. Give me your abundance. Give me your time. Give me your energy. Give me, give me, give me, give me, give me. And this card is no. My no means no. That's what this card is saying. And I truly get that this is God testing us. I mean, I'm honoring the picture. It's got an angel with the halo around her head. And then it's got a figure with, I was going to say 2 sets of horns, because it looks like, okay, there's the first set, but then there's this behind him. Maybe it's his tail? Oh, no, I see. It's the judgment banner. So it goes behind the figure. So it's the judgment banner. So again, we may feel like everywhere we turn, right, left, forward, and backwards, scenarios and or people are saying, gimme, 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 gimme. My no means no. I know my worth. I know my value. I know that the universe, because I'm receiving the heads up, because we're receiving the heads up, the universe is gifting us, blessing us. God is blessing us with a financial abundance at some point in the future. But the reason we're being blessed is because, again, God meets all of our needs. So we're being blessed with this abundance now because we will need it at some point in the future. And I think our backbone is being tested. So guys, it's going to be very important to, in my opinion, remember gratitude, exactly what it is that we are grateful for. Thank God, thank the universe 3 times a day. That's my guidance. Express my gratitude 3 times a day. So I'm sharing that with you guys as a way to get in the moment 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Mind, body, spirit. We see clearly. It's a clear blue eye. We see clearly. We see. Hold on to your money. Guys, we can volunteer for Christmas. We can make Christmas gifts. We can offer to do things for people like clean their house. I mean, I'm a house cleaner, right? So I clean houses for a living. So let's put these examples into my scenario. Ways to avoid overspending or spending money at all for the holidays is be mindful. Make a grocery list. Stick to your list. Offer to do things for people. When we give, that opens the door of energy so that we are able to receive. However, the universe wants us to give first. So a way that I could give would be volunteering my time with my community, volunteering to clean houses. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think in December, that's what I'm going to do with my clients. I'll give them one house cleaning for free for the month. Merry Christmas. Shh, shh. If you watch, pretend you're excited when I tell you. Sorry. So that's my point. There are ways around spending money, and we can still honor our commitments and honor ourselves and our morals and our integrity and our ethics while holding on to our money, while holding on to the blessing that God will be giving us. That's what I'm getting, guys. No means no, and yes means yes. So practice. Ha! She's got her back turned to the figure. Practice saying no. And if you need to turn around and walk away afterwards, that's okay. Because we answer the request and then we walk away. So we are honoring and acknowledging the scenario or the individual making the request. And then, because our no means no, we are turning away and taking our time and energy elsewhere. So maybe you'll have a lot of organizations wanting you to donate. It's okay to say now is not the best of times. It's okay. And remember, we're being tested. So if we find the fact that we gave and a little bit of our money goes out of our bank account, and then we realize it afterwards, it's okay. It's going to balance back out. So don't worry, guys. Allow the fears, the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, the, oh my God, I knew and I still messed up. It's okay. God knew. God knew. That's why we're being tested. So that each time when we become present, if we're outside of a moment of being present, so we can regroup, realign, and that way the next time, the universe isn't, God is not just going to test us once. I told you, possibly 6 times. You may have all these opportunity. Well, there may be several scenarios where give me money, donate, save the kids, save this, save the whales, save that. It's okay to say no. It's okay. Because we understand, again, we know our worth, we know our value, and we understand our path. And we understand our vision, the future. We see. I told you guys, this is my card of a true seer. you guys see. You will see. If you don't see it now, that's okay, because this is present. Kindly forgive me. This is future energy. So you will see air signs. You will see it. You're going to see the influx of abundance. If you're experiencing ups and downs, like energetically or mentally or emotionally, that's all going to change. It's all going to change for the better. And we will see. I think that's beautiful, guys. So stand your ground. The universe, air signs, the universe is presently testing us. And presently, we may feel like we've been knocked down a peg or two. But that's okay. Our bounce back game is fabulous. Even if you feel slightly perturbed, remain in that nurturing and motherly energy. Because again, the Queen of Swords is very, very motherly, very caring. But she's been through some stuff. So don't try testing her. Because I don't remember the phrase. That's okay. The point is, she sees right through it. Been there, done that, got all 13 t-shirts. Baker's dozen. One more than 12. Okay? So guys, the universe, God is testing us. We've got this. God knows. He knows us. That's why there are all these tests, so that each time we become more present and more mindful and more balanced. All right, air signs. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.